Hello you guys in Australia. I just want to show you how it looked like on the farm since you were here in Denmark. As you can see, we are looking down to the barn from here, and if I just turn around to the left here is the house where Christian and Lorne and the kids are living at the moment. The first half, 4 windows plus that window part which it points out, that's Christian and Lorne's place. The second part, the next 4 windows, is rented out. It was at the beginning from one guy which was working on the farm. That was one guy from Romania, has been working here for 12 years. But the economic circumstances, Christian had to do some decisions about what he wanted to have, who he wanted to have employed, and this guy, he didn't want to change the time of the day. He didn't want to milk and that sort of thing. So Christian said to him, yeah, okay, then you are fired. But he still rent the house now. He's paying for it. He didn't do that before. So he's trying to find somewhere else to work. He doesn't know really what he's doing. So they are busy on the farm. And if we just look up at the road up to Framlev, you can see that Christian and Jens, they have planted a lot of trees on both sides of the road. This Christian's coming here. And yeah, it's the 9th of April, so no leaves on the trees yet. And now I will go down to the barn so you can see what it is like there. This part of the barn you can recognize, I think, because that is still the same, except this big milking tank outside, because they have 2, and they are coming and pick up the milk every second day, I think, now. And if we go down here a bit, you can see the tree here. That was the tree just in front of the house before. But as you can see, the house is gone. And what is down there is a really, really big manure tank. Yeah. And if I turn right down here this way, before we could drive down here to Silkeborgvej, which we can't do anymore. So you have to turn around if you go down this road. And if I turn a bit more this way, you can see that they have made a highway. That's why we can't drive down to Silkeborgvej anymore. And I will show you a photo taken from an airplane so you can see the area around how it looks like now. By the way, just here to the right will be just beside that blue tank there. Christian is going to build a big building for the machinery and to the straw and for food for the cows, and that will be 30 meters wide and 50 meters long. That's the plan. So they are preparing all the paperwork and yeah, so he can be allowed to make that building. You have to ask for it before you can go. And as you can see here to the left, that the cows, they aren't in the old barn as you know. They are walking around by themselves all the time. They aren't tied up as they were before. And you can see, also if we just go out here, you can see that's the old barn, milking room. And then we go this way. And as you can see here down, this is new buildings too. And this is one of the workers. That building too far to the left, that's the newer one they have built here. And that is for the calves. I will just show you in a minute. Now I will just walk inside here so you can see how it looks like now. Yeah. Bit strange with the light right now, I can see that, but I don't know how to change it. Everything here, so it's easy to work with the machine here to take all the shit out. So they can move the cows. So it's easy for them to do. So that's what they are doing today. Put all the shit down to the fields. Walking down so you can see what you recognize, I think, is the old manure tank. That's right here. I'm just walking around down here. As you can see, there was the old house. The big new manure tank. And here you have the old barn where you walked in from the house. Can you recognize that? And if we go in here, you can see that it is changed. You see here? They have just emptied all the shit out here from here, and now they have a row here to the right with all the calves, here. Calves, yes, and this is the young ones. The older they get, they go into that shed I was into before, the newest building, you know. So they want to have all animals here in one place. So if we go in here, just to the right from when you come in from outside, right? See how it looks like here? And I just show you where all the cows is walking around. Where they are staying the whole day and night. Look, now they can walk around, have something to eat, and lay down there in behind, you see. Should be comfortable for them. And this is the place whole way down where they can eat. Gå nu væk. Gå væk med dig. Cow is just trying to eat my pants. See? A lot different, right? This is the young calves. The youngest one is this one here. It's only a couple of days old. And this one is born 14 days too early. It's 1 week older than the first one here, but it's much smaller. Really good looking. Yeah? When it's milking time, they can just open up there where the cow is right now. and then they can walk in here in an area here and waiting for to be milked, and that is just there in behind. I'll just show you that from the other side. You go into the old barn now. You can see down there. We just walked in from the house before, and you go in here, and in here, this is the milking area where you have 2 times 7 machines at the time. And here is one tank for the milk, and they have just made place in here for having an office. Lone and I, we will do something today to clean up here, you can see, so they can have a nice office in here with a computer. So we are doing some work here to organize. Really good. So when that place is finished, we're not allowed to walk in there with shoes on. Here is our house just from the opposite side. That's my car there, the black one. Golf. I am here every Thursday. It's Thursday today and can help. And they have the garage there. And yeah, I love to come here every week. Most because yeah, helping with the paperwork and yeah, a lot of different things. And of course Thursday is the day where Marika goes to gymnastic, and I'm driving her for do some training and then take her back again. So we never are back here before 8 o'clock at night. So, and then I will just put her to bed and say good night before I go home. So, really nice. I love to be here. Now I am up in Framliv at the church, and I was just go as I walk inside so you can see where Jens Ove is buried. It's just inside here. I think it's the right place for him to stay, because here everyone which is walking into the church, they are passing the place. You see, here it is. Can you see the picture here of a cow that has Lone drawn? Yeah, it's really nice. We're just making a break here outside and enjoying soft ice. Relaxing. Look at Christian here. zoom in. You can see him a bit closer. And the girl sitting there to the right, she's from Holland. And Lone here in front. Here is Christian's kids, the boy, Thor, and Marika. We are going to gymnastic, and Marika is just eating some meal before we go. So, and I thought we could have Christian and Lone here too, but they are still outside.
My cat. Hvorfor jeg tager den med den før? Hvis liv hun spiser, så dør hun. Hun skal ligge derude og varme. Det er koldt.
Here is Christian and Lone, busy people. It's 9 o'clock p.m. and he's just got inside. And the kids is sleeping now. So I think that I have done my job today and I'm going back to listening. Here is Christian and Lone's farm now. And as you can see, before, when you were living in Denmark here, it was possible to drive down here to Silkeborgvej, which is this road here, and then the road out to Knud and Marit's farm, right? But it's not possible to drive down here anymore. You have to turn around the whole way up to Framlev to come down to Silkeborgvej or to the highway. This picture is taken in 2009, and that's the same with this one here. As you can see, the manure tank, the big one here, is where the old house where you lived when you were in Denmark. And here in 2009, the machinery and the straw was stored in here, but that has changed. So if you have a look at the other one, this picture here, this is from 2014. And here where the machinery was before and the straw, that is now made for the calves, the bigger ones. And when I was making the video, I was standing here, and I was filming. I was walking down this way here and went in at this door, showed you the calves, and went out on this side. And then I walked around, passing the old manure tank, which is here, and then around this way to the big one. And then I went in the barn here at this end, where you used to go in when you were a trainee. And here is where Christian plans to have the new building, which will be 30 meter wide and 50 meter long, a really big one. And it will be for the machinery, for the straw, and to store some food for the cows. It has to be that big, wide, that the trucks can drive in and tip the food off. And I'll show you this farm here. It's placed in Labing. It was here Christian and Lone lived before they moved down to the farm where they live now. And that was back when Marika was sick of cancer. But now this is rented out, and upstairs is an apartment too, where a girl from Holland, which is working on the farm, live now. But he will sell this farm and a bit of the land around, not much, but he will keep the rest himself. And for that money, he sell this farm, for he will build the new one. The new building, which will be where? Out here. Here. So that's the plan. He called me today and told me that that he could borrow the money, so it should be okay to start. So the plan is to finish this summer, so when they have harvested, and all the straw can be stored inside here. So that is fantastic.